Rockatansky here at the Rockatansky Rod Shop. It's sunny and it's Sunday. We're not doing much, but I'd like to introduce y'all to a new project that come in over the weekend. This truck, I first met this truck in 05, and the owner and me were friends. We rode around together, and I rode around with his kids. He was older than me. Me and his son was the same age. We all rode around in this truck together from 05 to about 2009, maybe 9 or 10. Anyway, he sold the truck, and I thought it was gone. Turns out his son wound up with it, and I hit his son up on Messenger. Actually, his son's wife, because he wasn't on Messenger, but I hit his wife up, talked to her about it back and forth about a year ago, and I was going to make a deal for it and buy it. It fell through. My job changed and stuff like that. I didn't come up with the money to buy it, the money they were wanting for it at the time. Anyway, then just recently me and his son talked and we made a deal on it, and I went and picked it up in Norman, quite a ways away from me, a few hours. Anyhow, it was worth the drive. This is Black Betty. Anyway, Black Betty and me, we have history, so I had to save her, like saving an old friend. Y'all check her out. It is a factory custom cab. Big window. It was a factory black truck. That's how it acquired its name, Black Betty. When I first met this truck, it wasn't flat black. It still wore its original. It was faded, but it still wore its original black paint. You can still see some of the black paint. It had white between the chrome. It was black. It was primered up a little bit. I think it had miscellaneous fenders put on it, but from the cab back, it was all 66 custom cab factory. Another thing that's kind of unique about this truck, or I think it's unique, is it only came with one reverse light from the factory. That's kind of a cool deal. So Earl, the guy that owned this truck, he was a alcoholic, and he would get drunk and take it out and beat on it. It's got a few drunk bumps to show it's been around. Pretty nasty right there. The sunroof, it has history too, so it has to stay. That's actually how I met the truck. I was working at the salvage yard down from my house, and he came down there. He hadn't had this truck long, but it had another different sunroof in it that had gotten broke. So we had a 70s Dodge van in the salvage yard that this bubble sunroof was in. And I went and pulled this sunroof out of the van, and we put it in this truck. And that's actually how me and him met originally back in 05. I was pretty much just a kid working at the salvage yard for spare change. It had a hot 350 in it back when he drove it. It was a police interceptor package with 202 heads on it, and high rise and 650 Holly, 292 cam headers. She was packing pretty good. It would run better than it should have, as you can tell by looking at the frame, where he had whacked a few things with it and hit a bridge. On this side, he hit a bridge. He hit it so hard it bent the frame and actually separated the firewall from the cab. So yeah, Black Betty's been through it, but I'll be a lot better to it than he was, and we're going to revive it. Thinking about doing a junk to driving in a weekend. I've got my 350 that's in here. That's like a, that's a warmed over 350 cammed double humps. It's a pretty hot little 350. So we want to go back all Ford with this one. Teensy actually wants to put a Ford engine in it. So we're building her a pretty hot little small block Ford, either a 289 or a 302. I'm going to take my 350, put it in Black Betty with a 2-speed power glide, just like she used to be set up. That's what she had, was a 2-speed power glide. And get her back on the road. Anyway, it's just a future project that's gonna come around this summer, hopefully. So thought y'all might want to take a look and meet Black Betty, and hope you like it. Hope you look forward to the next video, whatever that may be, whenever that may be. We'll see you back here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Have a good one. Happy Sunday.